Hey guys, so I'm here with Ayane Takenaka, the translator Nevin, Victoria Karlsson, and we are just a week away, even less than a week away, from a cool left-handed match at women's 60 kilo division. It's very early morning for me, so I sound a little bit sleepy. I am. But let's talk some arm wrestling. Let's talk how you ladies feel right now. Maybe let's start with the question to Ayane. What have you been doing since the last time you were on East versus West?
前の試合から今日まで、準備とか、次の、試合のために何のトレーニングをやっています
か？基礎的なトレーニングは同じで、あとは今まで55キロ級で戦ってきたのをもう60キロ級で戦える体作りをするのにウェイトを上げてます。
So, since the last match, the fundamental training hasn't changed too much, but since she's sort of getting used to the sort of 60 kilogram class, where she was previously used to the 55 kilogram class, she's sort of trying to increase the weight up as well, alongside her training.
Okay. Victoria, this will be your East versus West debut, right? So maybe introduce with yourself. Say what is the most important things people need to know about you?
I have pretty long matches. I like I have good endurance, so I can put up with a fight. Yeah.
You think this is going to be a long
what more to
match?
say.
Do you think this is going to be a long match?
I hope it will be an interesting match, at least, not just one way. It's like I hope it will be a long fight.
Tell Ayana, how long was your longest match?
一番長い試合ってどのぐらい長かったのですか
1分ぐらい、多分1分か2分。
So our longest match is sort of around the 1 minute to 2 minute territory.
Victoria, what was your longest match?
I don't know, it's like 10, 15 minutes.
A round? One round?
Yes, one round.
One round out of best of 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You pulled, it was you and Caroline, right?
Yeah.
And it took almost an hour.
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay. So this is at 60 kilos. This is left hand. Ayana, how is your left from your right in your own mind?
今回は左手の支援なので、左と右、どっちの方が強いか、あとは気持ちは同じですか？今回は右じゃないのでちょっと緊張してるとか、そういう気持ちもありますか？それとも、いつもと同じようにちょっと自信が持ってますか？
あまりそんなに変わらないので、いつも通りですけど、でも、左の方がリラックスして試合ができるので、楽しみです。
So, despite being her first left-handed match, when it comes to her right and her left hand, she doesn't feel too much of a difference. So it's sort of business as usual. But something that she added was she actually feels more comfortable when it comes to left-handed matches. So she's a bit more relaxed this time compared to before.
How does she feel? Does she feel more pressure for this match or less pressure from just coming back?
前の試合に比べてプレッシャーは今回の方が多いか、初めての時の方が多かったのか。
プレッシャーは今回の方が大きい。
Well, this time she feels a little bit more pressure, she says.
Why is that?
なぜですか？
前回は初めて上の階級の人と戦うということで、あまり多分期待をされてなかったから、今回は前回で知ってる人が増えて、私に期待をしている人が多くなっていることを感じるから。
So the first time that she pulled the East versus West. It was her first time sort of going up in weight class and facing somebody at a higher weight class. So she wasn't really expecting too much. Whereas this time it's not the case. But also this time there's more people that she's familiar with. So that sort of adds to the pressure. So there might be some more expectations on her as well. So it's sort of a combination between not being her first time and not expecting, and also sort of the expectations from others. She's at least feeling it a bit more because she's more aware of their presence.
Okay. Victoria, you are left hand specialist more than right hand, right? Left is your favorite arm.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you feel about this match?
I feel pretty good, but because I was preparing for another match this time, so I have been preparing since after the World Championship for this. But it's a different style on Ayane's pulling than the other match I was going to do. So, and I got this match for like 4 weeks ago. So, but I feel good, I feel strong, and I will do my best, even if it's on short notice.
What can you've been watching all the videos you can find of Ayane pulling, right?
No, I haven't been watching
Oh,
that much. Maybe I will do it now, but
maybe.
I've not been doing that too much.
Okay. But do you have a game plan?
My game plan is to go in and do what I'm best at, you know.
Ayane, Victoria is known for inside pulling. She doesn't really top roll. She goes inside. You are more versatile. Do you see the match that you might go in, out, or you will stick what gives you a victory?
なんか、あやねさんに比べて、ビクトリア選手の方がなんかず、ずっと神の選手なので、そう言っても、あやねさんは試合でか勝ちたい方法があるとか、なんかいろいろやってみたいか、それともなんかいつも通り自分の強みをちょっと使って早く勝ちたいか、気持ちをちょっと説明してほしいです。
いつも通り自分の試合をして勝ちたいけど、せっかくなので、あんまり女子で紙の選手が少ないんで、紙の人としかできないような面白い試合ができたらなとは思ってます。
So when she wins, she wants to make it sort of, she's here to win her match and by her game plan. That being said, she feels that in the women's divisions, sort of exclusive hook pullers are quite rare. So there's a little bit of curiosity there for her, and she's hoping that maybe playing with the hooking a little bit, that it might be able to become a very interesting match for the spectators.
I agree. I 100% agree with that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think, like she said, for females, cooking is not there's not a lot of inside arm wrestlers. Victoria is very successful at what she does, and given opportunity, someone comes in a hook with her, it might be a really good match. But Victoria, I know you pull, even if you lose the hand, you can still pull the match. And you are like, you've been pulling tournaments and you've been pulling super matches. So do you think your endurance, the question is, do you think the strength gap will be close enough where you can get into the match? Or you think that you will have to really work to slow Ayane down?
I think she's really fast, so I think I have to slow her down in some way. Yeah.
Okay. But you have is there anyone similar? Do you think that you have faced similar build, similar style?
I don't really know. Now, Lucia Demnarova has changed pretty much. So she's also like doing both top and hook. So I think they have similar style. I don't know, but I think so. But I think Ayane is faster because she seems like a really fast puller. So that can be maybe a problem for me.
Okay. Ayane, how long have you been arm wrestling now?
どのぐらいやってますか？
16年です。
So for 16 years as of
16
now.
years. 16 years. Okay. Victoria?
I think it's 12 years now.
12 years. Okay. So both are very experienced. You've been in world championships multiple times, international competition. This is nothing new. Victoria, do you feel there's more pressure on her than on you for this match? Or because it's your
Yeah,
debut?
I think it's more pressure on her. I feel like an underdog in this match. People know about me, but I don't know how good I am, and so it's a lot of pressure on her, I think. So I don't know, but that's what I feel.
Is there a way to use that pressure into the match, do you think? Is there a way to put more pressure on her so maybe she, I don't know, some people kind of like crack under the pressure? Or you're not worried
Uh,
about that at all?
No, I don't. I'm not worried about that. But we will see. I don't know. I haven't been on East versus West events. I don't know how it is, but I've been on WAL before, so I think I have like I know about how it will be around with people and everything. So, but yeah, we will see.
Okay. I think this is the first time there's 60 kilo left-handed match in women's class, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you think that winner of this match should fight for the title? I don't know. For me, like I feel like Lucia probably would be number one girl to put in the class. And do you, like Victor, do you believe whoever wins should fight it for the title?
Yeah, we have to start somewhere, and this is the first match, so yeah, of course.
Ayana, what do you think about that?
そうです。これは初めての、60キロの、左の試合なので、この試合を勝つとは、えっと、今のイーストアースベストのチャンピオンと次の試合で戦うと思うんですが、この試合を勝つと、次の試合は優先になると思いますか？まあ、なるというか、その人は優先に進めた方がいいと思います。
チャンピオンと戦えるなら、順番はそういう風でいいと思います。
Yeah, so she thinks, yeah, if it was to become to a title match after this, that this is the right order to sort of decide that next match would be through this match.
Because I think we need to introduce left-handed champion. I think there's so many matches to make, especially in this class, 60 kilos for women, 55, 60, 65 kilo women. It's just ton of talent right there to make really, really cool matches. A question for you, Ayane, can you still make 55 kilos if needed?
必要だと、55キロの階級はできますか？
私は55キロに行くと。
そう。
もう厳しいんじゃないかなと。もう60キロの体作ってるから、こっから減量するとパワーが落ちる可能性が高い。
So she thinks it would be a little bit tough. The way she described it was she's now sitting at sort of a 60 kilo sort of frame, and she's built a 60 kg sort of body. And it's not like she's just put on a lot of weight recently. She's sort of come up to that weight sort of naturally, and she's happy sitting there. So she feels that if she was to reduce the weight now down to 55 kg, that she would definitely feel the power loss.
At this weight, does she feel much stronger than when she was pulling at 55?
55キロのあやに比べて、今の方がどのぐらい強くなったのか。
どのぐらいかな。
パーセントとか。
パーセント。この55キロ級の和風 のチャンピオンだった時よりは2割ぐらい強いと。
2割か。2割って
20%。
Compared to the 55 kg, when she competed at WAF at 55 kg, in terms of her percentage, she feels that right now she's about 20% stronger than that form.
She was really strong then, so good to hear. Good to hear. Maybe not for Victoria. Maybe not for Victoria. No, I think everyone wants to face a good opponent, and can't find a better opponent than this. Victoria, did you work with other Swedish girls in preparation for this match? I know you were preparing for a different match, it got changed, but probably you didn't stop training, you maybe changed few things, or you didn't even change anything.
No, I did kind of the same. Didn't change anything. And I haven't been working out with the other girls. We live too far away from each other. But I have my club, and I have been competing just to feel if I'm getting stronger. So like in Swiss Open, it was just a test to feel, does it feel better? And it felt really good then.
You did really well you lost to Lucia at the end in the final twice, right?
Yeah, but I won against her in the qualifier, and it was the first time I've been winning over her, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah, those who don't know, Lucia Debrunova, what is it, 11-time world champion, probably one of the best, if not the best, left-handed 60-kilo puller on the planet. Eventually, she's going to make her way here, and that was a very big win. That was a very big win. There's still, I think, there's room for improvement, but coming back from Swiss Open, were you not beat up, were you not injured, could you just jump in right back in training and continue progression?
Yes. I felt so
it?
good after Swiss Open, so it was just jumping in to work out again. And I even did a practice with the guys where I practiced starts, and we competed against each other, and it felt really good.
So like you said, you're coming in as an underdog. There's less pressure on you, so you can you pretty much whatever you do, it's a big win already. And if you can push the match that you want, it's a very big win. But how do you feel that if you get where you want to go and it turns into a long match, do you see yourself losing?
No.
Okay. Ayane, have you been watching Victoria's matches? Have you been watching how she pulls?
ビクトリア選手の、YouTube とかで、前の試合とか見てますか？勝ち方とか、やり方とか、ちょっと勉強していますか？
積極的に見てるわけじゃないけど、もともとインスタグラムがつながってるから、それで試合の動画は今まで見てきてる。
So she wouldn't say that she's sort of, really sort of intensely sort of studying her videos. That being said, they are connected on Instagram, and sort of the videos that have been posted there. And I believe this is quite a while back, since quite a while back. So since then and up until now, she's been using them as a reference and sort of, she's definitely been looking at them.
Okay. In Ayane's mind, what is Victoria's biggest weakness?
ビクトリア選手の、一番弱い点。
一番弱い。
アイアンさんにとって。
No weaknesses. That's what I'm hearing.
あんまり弱点考えてみてないから。
So yeah, she's struggling to come up with a sort of noticeable weakness. I think that's how she described it.
That doesn't sound good. Where are you gonna attack if there's no weakness?
弱点がないとどうやって勝ちますか？
相手が誰とかどういう手っていうのに関わらず、自分のスタイルができれば勝てると思う。
So her philosophy is it does not really matter how sort of strong the opponent is, and where their strengths and their weaknesses are, as long as she herself is confident in her own strength and she herself is strong in all her angles. That's all she's really focused on. So I guess it's not so much that the other person has weaknesses, it's just that she's just levels above in sort of all the areas.
Mhm. But when was the last international competition for Ayane?
なんか、一番最近の、国際的な大会はいつですか？
国際
なんか、そういう世界レベルとか。
去年の世界大会、2020年のは
2020
4年。
So it would be last year's 2024 WAF would be the last sort of international competition that she has competed in.
What is the level? Is level in Japan getting higher and higher in her own mind? Or is there any competitors for you at your weight class in Japan? I want to know that.
じゃあ、世界ではなく、日本のレベルについて、特になんか上司のレベルについて、なんか、あやねさんと同じレベルの選手がいるか、ちょっと、コーチ例が知りたいです。
いない。
Well, it's a short answer. She just says there is nobody on the same level.
Okay. Victoria, do you see that as advantage for you as you compete so much? Plus the level in Sweden is so high for female arm wrestling.
Yeah, of course it can be good, but she is used to compete, so I don't feel like it was the last year, but she competed at BUFF, but I don't see that she should have any problem competing in a world level, even though like
Because she is a world-class competitor, right?
yeah, exactly. So I don't think not competing for 1 year wouldn't be a disadvantage for her. I don't think.
Let's talk a little bit about training. Ayana, how does your training look like right now? So if we can know how many times a week you train, how many times you pull, how many times you do weights, if that's not a secret.
じゃあ、今のトレーニングについて、なんか、秘密じゃないと、テーブルで、なんか、毎週どのぐらいやっていますか？あと、なんか、ジムで何回トレーニングしていますか？なんかそれについて、教えてほしいです。
テーブルでの練習が週に2回と、普通のトレーニングが週に5回ぐらい。
So, table time is twice a week. And then combining that with the gym training, that's a 5 time a week. So total 7, I guess, split dividing that up.
Does she keep on training even though like when there is no competition? Does she have that like what I would call discipline just to doesn't matter, train?
なんか、将来に、試合がないのに、なんか、別に目的がないときはいつも通りトレーニングしてますか？なんか、そういうモチベーションがありますか？なんか試合がないとあんまりやりたくないなとか、そういう気持ちがありますか？どっちの方が強いの？いつも通りやってます。
いつも通り何があっても変わらないです。
Yeah, so she's saying it doesn't really affect her whether she has a competition or a match to prepare for. She just always trains the same, that sort of consistent level.
Okay. Victoria, what about you?
It's the same for me. I work out once a week is table time, and the rest of the days, 5 times a week is gym time. So I have one rest day. But I always work out even if I don't have any match or competition. But this year has been quite full. It has been something every month almost to work out for.
Mhm. Okay. So training, probably both of you didn't change much in training. I feel like that's kind of understood. Most arm wrestlers, they will change just a little bit, and mostly in the practices than with the weights. Everyone knows how to get strong or how to make their bodies feel strong. I want to ask Ayana, how important is this? How important is winning in this one? Because last time she came really close to winning, lost to Dimitrina in the end. Probably she would want to run that match again. And does she feel like she wants to pull someone else before Dimitrina, or she's ready to try one more time?
今回の試合は大切だと思いますね。なんか、どのぐらい大切だと思って、あとは、まあ、前の試合について、それはちょっと悔しくて、なんかギリギリだったので、まあ、もうすぐ次の試合とかで、なんかまたデミトリーノ選手と勝ちたいか、なんかその間に他の試合が欲しいか、なんかまあ、その今からの試合の流れについて教えてほしいです。
今回の大会に関しては、かなり久しぶりの国際大会で、大きな舞台に戻ってくるので、また世界中の見てくれてる方に、また大きな印象を与えるチャンスだと思ってるので、そういう意味ですごく大切な試合だなと思ってます。で、ディミトリーナとまた試合ができる機会があるならいつでもやりたいです。
So because this obviously competing, it's been a while since she's competing at sort of that international level, and having the opportunity again to compete sort of on such a big stage, this match is very important to her, and she's definitely feeling that. And she really wants to show to all the sort of people watching around the world, sort of she wants to literally she wants to leave an impression on them, and specifically because of that, she feels this match is very important. When it comes to her next match with Dimitrina, she says she's happy to run it back whenever she gets the opportunity, and she doesn't particularly feel that she needs to wait and maybe pull somebody in between. Just whenever the opportunity comes, she's happy to jump into that match.
That was one of the best female matches of all time. Everyone really loved it just because excitement, plus the level of both of you are so high. Everyone knows you're the champs of the champs. So it was really cool match to watch, and I think it did a lot of good for female arm wrestling, right? Because I feel like as soon as you show up and it's an exciting match, people will remember that.
試合はなんか上司の試合の中でなんかまあコーチ陣にとってなんか一番面白くてすごい試合だと思ってます。あとなんかその試合のせいでのおかげでなんか上司のアームレスリングがなんか進化してきた。なんかそうでなんか上司のレベルが上がってきて、まあとても面白くてすごい試合でした。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Okay. Because I know Victoria have all those matches all the time, all the time. It's just important that she can get in that match in a super match, and then it will be a long, drawn-out war that we've seen so many times in WAF Worlds and different tournaments all over the world. And I know that's what you want, right?
Yeah.
Just to get into the match. I want to ask you, I'm not going to take more of your time because I know everyone's really busy. And plus, I think you both start traveling sometime tomorrow or Wednesday, right?
No, Wednesday night for me.
Wednesday night for
I will
you.
work during the Wednesday, yeah.
Okay. From this card, what is your favorite match other than your own? that you're really excited about from East versus West 21? It could be even multiple matches. Victoria.
For me, it's Minde against Daniel. I'm really looking forward to that match. I
Mindaugas
think it
with
will be
Daniel
great.
Prokopchuk.
Yeah,
What do you
I
think
think
is
it will
going
be
to happen?
awesome.
What do you think is going to
I
happen?
don't know really, but the last time was so exciting to see. So I really hope it will be kind of the same excitement in the match. And it's hard to know. I think Mindaugas can win this, but I think Daniel has changed a lot of in his style since the match before.
Mhm.
So I think it will be a really, really nice match.
Who do you have as a favorite?
Mindaugas, yeah.
Does he win easy or he wins in a really hard match?
I think it will be a hard match.
Hard match. But you still have him as a favorite.
Yeah.
But maybe, do you think we see evolution from Daniel? He's more top
Yeah.
rolling now. And maybe there's a good lesson to learn from the first time because he was dominant. I would say dominating first 2 rounds,
Yeah.
and then Mindaugas got what he wanted, and that's how it ended. Do you think he learned a lesson and he will be much more dangerous because of that?
I think so. I think he learned a lot because we have seen him top roll. Like after, I don't know if he did it much before that match, but after that match, we've seen him top roll pretty much. So we will see if Mindaugas can do something about it. But he's still in my favor here.
So if something goes bad in your match, eventually you're going to start top rolling.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the lesson. That's the lesson we all have to learn.
Yeah.
Think about if you have some other match. I'll ask Ayane what does she think. What is her favorite match on the card, or most interesting match on the card? Ayane.
同じ質問で、そのスバーシスウェストではなんか一番面白いと思っている試合は、どの試合ですか？誰の試合ですか？
自分の試合のことしか考えてなくて、あまり他の人の試合を把握してないです。
So what she said was, she's so concentrated on her own match, she's not actually particularly paying too much attention to the other matches on the card, so she does not really have an answer.
That is actually a really good answer. That's actually a really good answer. Victoria, do you have any other match that you think is going to be a really good match? Or you're
I don't
really
know.
interested to see?
I'm interested to see the match against Camille and Jerry because I don't know how it will end. Yeah, it's the same style and it's flop wrist, so yeah, it will be really interesting to see how it goes for them.
Who has advantage?
That I don't know. I don't know at all. Jerry looks really strong, that I know, but I don't know how strong Camille is right now.
Maybe
And
Camille
of
has
course,
speed?
yeah, maybe, but yeah, we will see. I don't know, but it will be interesting to watch.
I think it's interesting to watch because we haven't seen it before, right? Two
Exactly.
guys that just does this,
Yeah.
meeting each other. So it will be very cool. Okay, I know everyone's busy. It's late night there. It's midday work day for you, and it's very early for me. I want to maybe the last message before you meet each other in Atlantic City, something you want to say to your opponent. So let's start with Ayane.
試合の前に、最後にちょっと言いたいことが、ビクトリア選手にちょっと言いたいことがあります。
期待していてください。
So simply just, I hope she's looking forward to it, and sort of expect a lot.
Expect a lot. Victoria.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to it really much, and I really hope we give people a really good fight.
I hope so too. That's all I want to see. I want to see great arm wrestling when both are in a match, when it's somewhat equal. So, listen, both of you, thank you. Everyone watching, get the pay-per-view. All the information, everything is in description. Get the pay-per-view if you're in Atlantic City. come join the tournament. You have an opportunity to get on EVW card right there. And then we're going to pick one of the finals from the tournament and put them on prelims. First time ever, we have prelim matchups that are going to go live on YouTube for free. And then we're going to continue with the main card, total of 12 matches. So don't miss it. One more time, Victoria Karlsson. Thank you, Ayane Takenaka. Thank you, Nevin. Thank you. Guys, we'll see you soon. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling, and bye.
Bye. Thank you.